decree holidays, pandemic restrictions, a remote working husband, all this made my life dull and monotonous. The news of a reunion with my high school friends excited me. "You're so excited, it's like you're expecting a lover around the corner," my husband joked that day. He couldn't have known that the mother of an 11-month-old son would lose her cool after meeting up with some old classmates. Once upon a time, I had a crush on a boy who sat behind me in class. I remember styling my hair differently every day just to catch his eye. One day I heard a voice from behind me. "That's the prettiest one, go for that style." Our high school crush never blossomed into anything, but even in college, I often thought about that guy. We never interacted after school, although there were plenty of opportunities. At the reunion, at least half the class showed up. We sat far apart, but our eyes met for a moment, and I felt a chill run down my spine. From that moment on, I was convinced that there would be some kind of continuation. And indeed there was. The only option for our meetings were hotels by the hour. The first time, I was embarrassed to go, but I wanted it so badly. He had a family, 2 children. I had a husband and a young son, who I had to leave with a relative whenever I had to go away. I twisted the truth like a snake on hot coals. For a woman on maternity leave, this was an incredibly difficult task. The affair went on for several months. During this time, I lost over 10 pounds and felt incredibly attractive. My husband complimented me, saying that motherhood suited me. Strange that he didn't notice the obvious? Perhaps I was so brazen in my deception that he couldn't fathom that his wife was capable of it. It was the lover who suggested ending our meetings, something I hadn't expected at all, and was even offended by at first. His wife turned out to be more perceptive than my husband and became suspicious. I had to draw the line. Yes, after a while he called and suggested we meet again, but by then I had cooled off. Do I regret it? In a way, yes, because infidelity is despicable, and I admit that. On the other hand, I console myself with the thought that without this episode, I probably wouldn't have lost the extra weight so quickly. And I looked at my husband differently.